SEC Preseason Player of the Year. Were you expecting that, considering that you did get the award last year?
Not really expecting it. I wasn't really paying any attention to it. I mean, it is a nice honor to have coming into the season, but I still got a lot of work to do to obtain that honor and that position. So a lot of work has got to be done, but I most definitely will take that into consideration as the season goes in.
If you had a vote, would you have voted for yourself?
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
You guys were picked again to win the championship. You've won 3 straight. How much do y'all talk about that, this run that you're on while you're in the locker room?
I don't think it's so much of what we talk about. I think the people that we have coming in, well, the people that we have in the new ones, and then the people we have coming in, we kind of know that's like a standard. We're forming a standard for women's South Carolina women's basketball, and that standard is, we're going to the SEC tournament. We're trying to win that thing. That is something that we really take pride in, and I think it's something that really just goes unsaid. We understand that that's what we have to do. We look nothing less of it. So it's not really we talk about it, but we know that's something that we obtain. That is something that's who we are. That's a part of who we are. So anyone that coach recruits or anyone that commits and comes in already knows that that's the mindset and that's the standard that they have to uphold.
In terms of SEC numbers, AJ, a lot of folks are starting to compare you to Tennessee
Yeah.
back in the day because they were the only other team to get this run. Do y'all like that comparison? Have you heard it before?
I've heard it before, and I think the comparison is pretty good. I think that's something big because Tennessee has always been that team that was really good. That was the team in the SEC that was really good and everyone focused on. So just kind of being in that role now means that we have a target on our back and we have to handle it kind of the same way Tennessee did. They handled it very well, and so we're hoping to do the same.
You say you weren't maybe expecting to see preseason player of the
Yeah.
year. All-American lists are going to start coming out. Your name will probably be on it. How hard is it to ignore that kind of stuff?
I'm sure it really is hard to ignore, but I think it's happened to me so many times at such a young age that it's kind of second nature to me. I kind of just take it all in and just continue to pray and just continue to make sure that I can be the best teammate that I can be to my teammates and just being who I am and maintaining that, never losing myself. So it is hard sometimes to ignore, especially now with the season's coming around. I think that's how I know the season is here, is when stuff like this pops up. So this gets me excited just for the season and just knowing that a lot of work has to be done.
Just looking at strategy-wise, AJ, how will your role change this year, or will it? Will Coach maybe put you out on the wing a little bit more, let you show off the outside shot?
I think so. But at the same time, I don't think it's necessarily about my game or my talent-wise, but just being a leader, just knowing that I have to be there for my teammates all the time whenever they need me. And I mean, I'm already that, but now really taking it in from a vocal standpoint on the court, and just knowing, going from being the sponge of freshman and sophomore year to now kind of releasing my IQ and the knowledge of the game to my other teammates. So it is a different role, but it should be fun.